So there's this meme that has been circulating around the internet. I am a simple blank, I see blank, and I press like. I think the original meme uses I am a simple man, but people have adapted this. I've seen this type of thing posted as a comment a few times in some of my videos. Here are a few examples that I could find from my channel. I am a simple Estonian. If I see Latvia or Lithuania, I press like. I am a simple Latvian. I see Lithuania, I press like. I am a simple Lithuanian. I see Georgia in video thumbnail, I press like. Whether you comment with this phrase or not, I believe there are many people who see Lithuania and they press like. Oh, by the way, whether you are simple or complex, or Lithuanian or from somewhere else, you're always welcome to press that like button. Just saying. Anyways, I mention all of this because I've noticed something quite interesting with some YouTube videos. Very small YouTube creators, particularly foreigners, will make a video about Lithuania and it will attract many more views than their own subscriber count. These one-off videos will also attract more views than any other previous videos, and unfortunately sometimes more than any other future videos. It's really quite an interesting thing once you see it. The thing is, I don't think the global YouTube community is particularly interested in Lithuania more than other topics. I mean, it's a great country and everything, but there's also a lot of other interesting stuff to make YouTube videos about. It's my belief that it's Lithuanians that are creating the spike in viewership. And it's something I like to call the Lithuanian effect. Considering the majority of the people that follow this channel are Lithuanian, it will be up to you to tell me if I'm right or wrong. But, spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure I'm right. But let me explain. Okay, so this particular video topic came to mind when this video came out. It's from a guy named Israel, a polyglot from Manchester who, on July 31st, posted the video titled, "I'm moving to Lithuania to learn the Lithuanian language." This was paired with a very intriguing thumbnail that had the words, "the most European language?"
Meanwhile, Lithuanian and also Latvian come from a group of languages that are different from the Slavic languages, but also more similar to them than the rest of the European languages.
In the following days, I would get at least 2 friends/followers of the YouTube channel messaging me to suggest a collaboration with the guy. And Israel himself reached out about it too. Only after being prompted by one comment on his video suggesting that we do a collaboration. Well, Israel and I haven't come up with any specific sort of collaboration yet, but he will make an appearance in today's video, since his work was part of the inspiration for it. On that note, let's look at a few examples of what I call the Lithuanian effect. The earliest example that I watched personally was from a creator by the name of Priscilla. She has over 500 subscribers now, but perhaps it was a little less when her videos about traveling to Lithuania came out a few months ago.
Through a four-course aristocracy dinner at Otyros Namas in the center of the old town, the 4 courses plus wine pairing are based on dishes from the 18th and 19th centuries.
Pretty much every video prior to her Lithuania videos got between 100 and 300 views. But then she came out with the video, "Everything I Ate in Vilnius, the pink Wes Anderson capital of Lithuania, 72 hours in food heaven." This video, at the moment, has over 3,500 views. Her next 3 videos about Lithuania would also get a few thousand views too. But sadly, since then, her subsequent non-Lithuania videos have performed closer to her earlier non-Lithuania related videos. I reached out to Priscilla to ask her about this, and here's what she had to say about the roller coaster ride.
Well, I was really excited. I think it's really a correspondent to my experience with Vilnius. I was only there for a few days, but then the support, even when I was in the local area, was so overwhelmingly friendly and nice. So when it comes to the video, I was like, okay, expecting some response, but there were quite a lot of comments, quite a lot of viewers, and a shot through the roof with the subscriber. And I was quite surprised because I also do travel videos based in other cities and other countries. You don't get as many local engagements compared to Lithuania. So I was really shocked, but also very excited. I really enjoy reading the comments. The comments are overwhelmingly lovely, very positive. I thought there would be some haters, but there haven't been any so far.
Now let's go to a friend of the show and someone who I've collaborated with on 2 occasions, Yulia Melishina. On October 15th, 2021, Yulia published the Russian language video Trake. You didn't know this, Trakė Castle History and Legends Museum. This video wildly outperformed all of her previous videos, where she was getting between 400 and 2,000 views per video. Her Trakė video has now brought in 22,000 views. Since then, most of Julia's videos focused on Lithuania have brought in tens of thousands of views. Her most popular video at the moment is Top 3 Phrases That Offend Lithuanians, What Not to Say in Lithuania. This has about 70,000 views. Here's what Julia had to say when I interviewed her about it.
I made these videos for the first 2 months, and the number of views was really close to zero, mostly from my friends and my parents. Then I made a video from a trip to Trakė, and it got more views. It didn't blow, but it got more views than my previous videos. And I was like, Then I made a video about moving to Lithuania, and it got even more views. At this point, I was like, okay, I guess people are interested in Lithuania. I should make more videos about Lithuania. And that's how my travel channel became Travel and Life in Lithuania channel.
And then circling back to our friend Israel, all the videos he produced before making one about Lithuania were in the hundreds of views. But his video about learning the language, well, it now has over 20,000 views. His 2 subsequent videos about learning Lithuanian have also had views in the multiple thousands. So what does Israel have to say about it?
It didn't get a lot of attention in the beginning. Then I think around a week into my stay in Vilnius, suddenly it happened. The graph was going, whoop. It was skyrocketing through the roof. Or for my standards anyway. My first reaction was, yeah, it's finally happening. But it was quite bizarre. It was just a casual one, a very hastily made one within one day.
There are a few more examples where I didn't get to interview the creators, but here's a quick rundown of the other beneficiaries of the quote-unquote Lithuanian effect.
In the second part of this series, I will find out what the capital of Lithuania has to offer. My name is Alex.
A channel named Curious Alex, currently with 130 subscribers, saw a big spike in views with his video, What Can $50 Get You in Vilnius in 24 Hours? Lithuania Travel Guide. All of his other videos have been in the dozens of views or hundreds of views range, although there is one exception with his hike up Table Mountain in South Africa. Natasha Sivakumar and her 180 or so subscribers saw a spike in views with her videos about exploring Vilnius. While all her other videos are between 90 and 250, her 2 vlogs about Vilnius have a combined 10,000 views.
We just had a simple breakfast in Mariam's room. We made dumplings. Well, she made, I ate dumplings. And sour cream. Now, sour cream. A very weird, not weird, but interesting combination, but it actually tasted so good.
And finally, there's the channel Baltic World, hosted by Charlene and Crispin. They actually started out with a channel name, Dangerous Policy. I won't get into the numbers with them, but they too have benefited from the Lithuanian effect. So much so that they decided to pivot their whole channel to focus on Lithuania and the other Baltic nations. But I'll let Charlene explain it with the clip from her recent video.
And then, strangely enough, we got traction. We started to meet more of you guys who were fascinated having foreigners talk about their country. So I asked Crispin again where Lithuania was, and we started creating more videos in between about Lithuania and the Baltic. And sure enough, we started to gain momentum and a community. And because the community was so open, so positive, it encouraged us to niche down and create Baltic worlds.
And so yeah, I think the Lithuanian effect is a real thing. What do you think is behind it? Well, here's what my interviewees had to say when I asked this question.
But I think there's a good reason for that. Lithuania is a small country. The language is not often talked about, which is just like my native language, Cantonese. And if I were in their shoes, for example, if someone made a video about learning Cantonese, I would get quite excited as well.
I think there is a group of people, of Lithuanians, who love their country very much. And it's like very important to them to keep track of where, who, and what people say about Lithuania.
A lot of Lithuanians that watch it, and my understanding is there are a lot of Russians that watch it as well. And maybe Russians like to go to Vilnius to travel as well. That I don't know, but so from the stats, I know a lot of Russians and Lithuanians, and also neighboring countries as well, Estonia, Latvia, etc. I have a local friend who is Lithuanian but in London, and she's like, oh, maybe it's because they haven't really seen a Asian person talking about the city as much.
So yeah, as I suggested earlier, I'm quite certain it's Lithuanians that are watching all the videos from foreigners about their own country. I even see the same people posting comments across different videos from different channels. I think the YouTube algorithm has figured this out and as a result recommends small-time YouTube videos about Lithuania to Lithuanians. You guys just seem to have a real curiosity for what foreigners have to say about Lithuania. As a Canadian, I might watch Canadian news and maybe this YouTuber JJ McCullough, but that's about it really. But don't get me wrong, I love it. Obviously, I wouldn't have much of a YouTube channel without you guys, so I'm really thankful for it. My own satisfaction is derived from highlighting facts and various aspects of Lithuania that not even Lithuanians thought about. Hopefully I can keep it up. So I'd love to know what you guys, particularly all you Lithuanians watching, have to say about my theory of the Lithuanian effect. What compels you to click on such videos? Do let me know in the comment section. My immense thanks to each and every creator who participated in this video. If you haven't seen some of these individuals and their videos about Lithuania just yet, I'll definitely link to their channels in the description down below. And so the Lithuanian word of the day is poveikis, which has the meaning of impact, effect, or influence. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.